And let me say, Mr. President, if you allow overzealous officers at Harambee House with a political scheme to interfere with this war against illicit brew, those people, those officers will set you up against the people. Nao watu watakosanisha rais na wananchi. True or false? Nyinyi mkifikiria mna siasa mnacheza hapo. Ati kwa sababu hii program Rigathi Gachagua ndio anaongoza, amepata umaarufu, ati mfungue zile vilabu zilikuwa zinauza pombe baya ndio watoto waanze kukufa. Mtakuwa mnamhujumu na kumkosea Rais William Ruto na serikali yake. And I want to advise, nikiwa hapa kanisani, the popularity or otherwise of our administration will depend on the interference or non-interference with the war against illicit brews. These people, the women, our children, parents have been very happy with the government. Kwa sababu watoto wetu walikuwa wanapotea. Nyinyi mkikaa hapo, mtumie wabunge ambao wamepotea njia. Ati mfungue vilabu zile zilikuwa zinauza pombe baya ya kuua watoto. Watoto waanze kulala kwa mitaro. Watoto waanze kukufa kwa pombe. Mtakuwa mmemkosea rais. And the political damage you do to the president and the government will not be repaired. And I want to tell our officers, if there are such instructions, they should be in writing so that we know who is giving those instructions. I would like the DCC, Madeira East and Madeira West to tell us if they have any written instructions to reopen the bars that were selling illicit brews, as it has happened. This morning is my lowest day in the last 1 year when I have found our children back in the trenches at 6 a.m. in the morning. What are we doing? What kind of politics are we playing? How are we going to play with the lives of our children? This is a program that the president gave me for 1 year, and we have succeeded to save an entire generation. And you want, because of stupid, primitive politics, to undermine that program, thinking that you are undermining the deputy president. What happens to our children? What are you going to tell their mothers who are so happy with what the government had done? Please, people at Interior, stop those games. And I want to say, let our officers not take instructions from members of parliament, purportedly from higher authorities. Let anybody who wants to stop this exercise, let anybody who believes that those bars should be reopened, put it in writing. The officers who are serving in Kenya, please, the era of orders from above are gone. If anybody wants to give instructions, let them be in writing. But if a decision has been made without my knowledge that the war on illicit brews should come to an end and people should sell illicit brews, I want to disassociate myself from that decision because I am not part of it. And I cannot be part of such a decision. I cannot be part of such a decision because I know what is good for the people. And I believe that President William Ruto is not aware of that decision. But some people are using his name to damage his reputation and standing before the people of Kenya. And I want to ask officers in government, we are just struggling to recover from the debacle of the finance bill. Why do you want to start another war with the people of Kenya? Saa hii ndio tunang'ang'ana kubembeleza wa Kenya watulie kwa sababu ya makasiriko ya mambo ya finance bill. Sasa tena mnataka kutangazia serikali vita ingine na wamama na wazazi kwa mambo ya pombe haramu. Sasa nyinyi ni rais mnasaidia ama ni kumwangusha? Hao watu ni rais wanasaidia ama ni kumwangusha? I can't believe it. You know, I can't believe it that a government that I serve as deputy president, some people can stop the war on illicit brews and allow bars to sell poison to our children. It's unbelievable. If the deputy president regarding Gachagua is a problem, let somebody else lead this war on illicit brews so that they can continue, so that we save our next generation. But you cannot destroy an entire generation because probably you want to undermine one person. He's just a single person. How do you sacrifice an entire generation, a whole population, because you have a scheme against a leader? And the problem of that leader being truthful and listening to the ground. Mimi hakuna makosa ingine nimefanya hata moja. Ni hiyo tu. Kusema tusikize nini? Yeah, that's all. Let's listen to the people. So let's be careful. Let's overzealous public servants not undermine the president and the government before the people of Kenya. Let us think about the people. The people of Kenya do not want poisonous alcohol. They do not want illicit brews. Why are you forcing them to take poison and illicit brews?